My partner, Spitfire.
Things are getting worse, you two. This stone is worthless. I should reduce you to ashes here and now for your insolence, old man. How dare you make me such inappropriate offers? You really are nothing but a stupid old man.
Shut up, you insolent brute. I've never seen such a greedy and monstrous being as you. You know what your reward will be if you're up to the situation. The Emperor's sacred sword that has belonged to China's greatest leaders for generations will be yours.
Good.
Only provided that you respect our agreement.
Of course. And you, what have you done? How are things going out there?
All the peasants are at the end of their resources, and it's very easy for me to convince them that it's all the Emperor's fault. Now they're convinced that if they want to survive, they'll have to fight the Emperor Hong Li. They've realized that there's no other solution.
Well done. You're an excellent strategist, Yu-Zu. But try to hurry things up, as you know. I can't stay for a long time without you increasing my dear treasure.
That's enough idle talk. If you want some more treasure, you're going to have to do something to earn it. It's time you flew over China and spread a little more fire over its skies. Do you understand? There is no time to lose. We have to get the drought to bring the peasants to a breaking point and force them to rebel against the Emperor. This will be the worst famine of all recorded time.
Yeah, whatever you say. So much so that I'm feeling great today.
Oh yes, the wicked magician Yu-Zu was using a greedy and wicked dragon to bring the entire country to its knees. Peasants working on the land to the north of China were now reduced to starvation and poverty as a result of that serious drought.
But it's terrible. How can somebody be so wicked and mean?
The most serious thing was that the peasants were blinded by rage.
Oh.
Yu-Zu had been able to direct their rage against the Emperor Hong Li, who was not to blame for what was happening to their fields. And now he was preparing to guide a small army who would have led him to seize power. But let's return to Mu-lan and see what she's doing.
No, that's not what I want. I'd like a better one, please, sir. A bit longer and stronger, if possible.
Well, blow me down. You're only a young girl, but you sure know about weapons, I can tell that. Well, I think I've got what you're looking for. Here you are. This is the most expensive, but I'm sure you'll appreciate it.
It's beautiful, really great.
As you can see, it's of excellent quality. The craftsman who forged it was inspired by the Emperor's famous sacred sword.
All right, I'll take it. And now I also need a helmet.
You mean a helmet for such a small head? Let's see what I can get you. What's the matter with you? Don't tell me it's a little too tight.
How funny you look!
Oh, how funny you look. That's just what you need, and in the latest fashion to top it all.
Okay, but there's nothing to laugh at. And what's so funny? I'd like to try that one on down there. That one on the dummy.
I'm sorry, that helmet's only for display. It's not for sale. And it'll be too large for your microscopic head anyway.
Forget my head. You can make another one for your dummy anytime, right?
Oh, all right, all right. I'm not going to make you angry, that's for sure. and it'll be good for another lap. Are you ready, old man? Oh.
Hey, sister, it looks really great.
Well, what's the matter now? You've stopped laughing. Isn't it funny?
Wow, Mu-lan. You look like a real true warrior dressed like that, you know?
Well, little girl, you've won in the end, but you've taken all the best items on my stall. And I warn you that if you intend to buying even the other garments necessary to be a warrior, you're going to have to give me at least 3 gold coins.
I've got enough money.
Oh, in this case, I am ready to grant all your wishes, madam. I've got just the right armor for you. If you want to try it on straight away, please come with me. After you.
Remember, go straight home and tell them not to worry about anything. I'll soon be back. And you, Chompy, remain at my brother's side and warn him of any danger. Bye then, and be good, you two, okay?
Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Whoever wants to enlist in the Emperor's army, hurry up. Come on. Come on. What are you waiting for? Move it.
Phew, thank God everything went okay. Now I think it's better if I go into this tent and maybe try to rest a little while.
Hello, soldier. Don't be afraid. Come in.
You're nothing but a nuisance. I thought I told you to go home, didn't I? This certainly isn't a mission for such a tiny squirrel like you.
Hey, man, what a lovely shrill voice you've got tonight. How's that? Let's just hope you don't fight as you speak, or we'll all get really ruined.
I warn you never to speak to me like that again, little thing, or you'll be in really serious trouble. So have I made myself clear?
Chang Li, the young soldier Mu-lan had met in the tent, seeing the aggressive reaction of what he thought was only a strange fellow, thought it best not to keep on making fun of him, and they both fell asleep.
What happened then? This story is really interesting.
I know, but the most fascinating part is yet to come, children. Now listen very carefully. Well then, early next morning, the battalion was ready to move north to fight the invaders.
What did you say your name was, soldier?
I'm Hua Mu-lan, but you can call me Mu-lan if you like.
Would you mind repeating that? I don't think I've understood it. Isn't that a rather strange name for a man?
I've never had any problems with my name before, and it certainly won't be you to create them. Is that clear?
I'm not so sure, but there's something about you that doesn't convince me at all.
Hey, you two, will you stop chatting over there? Order and discipline, that's what I want. And now, forward march! The battalion was marching north, the heat was getting unbearable, and the soldiers risked ending their poor water ration.
Some water, please. I'm thirsty. I beg you, only a little sip.
We need our water to fight, Grandad.
Here, you can drink a little bit of my water if you want.
Oh, you're kind, thank you.
What are you doing, soldier? Now you just remember there's no extra water here. You should save the little you have.
Thank
Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do understand, but I think it's very unfair to leave this poor old man to die of thirst.
Well, it'll mean that you'll have to face the rest of the long journey with the little water you've left. You'll be the one to suffer. Now move on.
If each and all of us were just a little less selfish and had given him just one drop from our flasks, we would have sufficient water to quench the thirst of not 1 but 100 poor wayfarers like that man.
You're right, Mu-lan. You can take some of my water if you like.
Many thanks, my son.
Damn heat and damn drought, I'm really fed up with them.
How do you know that this drought is not a blessing in disguise? How can you be so sure?
A good thing? What are you saying? It's a disaster and nothing else.